Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Potion Craft, where today we're probably working on this moon salt, but I have some bad news. I spent some time sort of like figuring out which bases we're going to need for everything and how to work through these terrifying alchemical recipes. And what I learned is that although we do need 2 albedo because we're going to have to do both of these recipes, the moon salt is not actually going to help us make a second albedo almost at all. There is, in the recipe for the albedo, almost everything has at least some agility, and there's no, well, all the complicated ones anyway, have some agility, and there's no agility on the oil map at all. So all of the complicated potions still have to be made on the water map. And then of the things that are like simple over here that don't require agility, most of them either are a thing that only exists on the water map or a thing that is just most easily accessed on the water map. The only thing where the moon salt might make a tiny difference, and again, this is assuming that it allows you to rotate the bottle on the potion screens, but I can't imagine what else it would possibly do, is maybe the invisibility. But honestly, the invisibility seems to be about the same distance from the center in both maps, so I don't know. I think this is just gonna suck, basically, is my point. So let's work on this moon salt first. Okay, so I have my diagram that y'all can't see, which is very helpful and good for the content. We're gonna make a potion of Shrink X3, Magic Resist X2. This is obviously an oil-based potion because I believe Shrink and Magic Resist are both things that we only have on the oil map. They probably both exist on the water map. And in fact, it's pretty likely that if the rules from the oil map hold, it's pretty likely that they're both on this side, actually, because on the oil map, Shrink and Enlarge are on exactly opposite edges of the world, which makes sense. And then all of the resistance stuff seems to be over here as well. But sadly, there's just no easy way over there. We managed to maneuver in before. If I had some of the stones that let you move to the right, we could jump the wall here and actually access this area pretty easily in the water map. But we don't know for sure that they'd be over here. Like, I don't know exactly where they would be. Some of them are going to be rotated potentially, so we might not be able to do Shrink X3 anyway. We're just going to go ahead and take care of it on the oil map. So Shrink is here. Magic resist is there. So the question is, do we want to go up, right, and then down, or right and then up? I think that we have a lot of both up and down right now, but there is a ton of going up that has to happen overall during this. So I would prefer to go for higher shelf stuff first and then go down for other things. I guess we don't really have a lot of convenient ways of going up and to the right, though. Yeah, I guess it's all going to be... That's a bummer. It is all going to be using the same ingredients either way. Okay, well, that being the case, let's try to go down right a little bit. If we're going to get to the shrink thing here, we're going to have to go around some of this stuff. And some of the things we're doing here are basically just stuff you saw yesterday. So hopefully I can mix these up pretty quickly. Really do not have a lot of great... Yeah, all right. We're probably not going to be able to get all this stuff done today. There are way too many parts of this operation that need you to go upward. Do we know where this goes? We don't. I guess let's find out, because we either have to go... Like, the Shrink is in kind of an awkward spot here. We have to go around all of this somehow. All right, I'm probably going to have to do a little bit of base adjustment there. Actually, let me perform the movement we have here first, because like I said, I'm probably going to have to do some base adjustment, and I don't know how much mixing I need to do. Yeah, we can't just like take all of that. That seems fine. Okay, yeah, so actually I want... This is pretty dangerous. Can I get... Goodberry's fine. Is there a way for me to get to that whirlpool in a single ingredient without probably killing myself? No, there is not. We hit just enough difficulty there. Can I... Okay, I can take it back even though I partially ground it. It's fine. That being the case... It probably is just like unground life leaf and then this. It's a bummer that we have to do that in 2 pieces. And we're close enough that we shouldn't die getting swept past that. Yeah, okay. Well, let's see where this deposits us. Oh, cool. That's fucking great. Just, I'm so happy. That was supposed to be ground. I'm just like, I'm tilting already. This seems like a fine place for some of this, and I really do wish that last ingredient had been ground correctly. If I pump this a little bit, it'll move us to the top right of this thing at least. That's probably not super safe. Nor that. I'm going to do this, I guess, and we'll try to go over this last death area. We're definitely not going to get all of the height we want out of this, but it's something. Yeah, that's not like horrible. We're gonna do this. This may involve a little bit of base correction. Okay. This has already been so many ingredients. And it's this part is we have to get a level 3 out of it, and then the next bit we only have to do a 2. So hopefully you can see what I was saying. We have to brew 9 different potions to make this work. So obviously it's gonna be a second. Yeah, the good berry is perfect. Don't really want to go too much past the line. So we still have to go up so very much after this. But now that we're out here toward the edge, I think it is a little bit easier. Ugh, I overdid it. Well, we can start heading upward and it'll probably be fine. That we can just grind the heck out of. We don't really have a way of going up and left. We could try to just brute force this. I guess I need to go up and left anyway, though. So yeah, we'll just grind a little bit more. We'll call that good. All right. Overdid it just a tiny bit. I get impatient, you know? A life of... careful measuring and physical sciences, probably not one for me. This also explains why I'm such a bad baker. Okay, I was just triple checking my my recipe. It is 3 points of shrinking and 2 points of magic resist. So I think all we can really do here is the classic fire bell. Actually, the fire bell's pretty dangerous, though. We could use a completely unground flameweed. Maybe the best thing to do is just try to whirlweed the whole way. Yeah, fuck it. We're going to lose a lot of distance to the distortion field here. At least we lose as much of the part where it points downward as we did of the part where it points upward. That's something. And then this is lots of XP to be earned. I'm assuming we're still going to have to buy more expensive stuff. Like, we know that there is, at the very least, one more alchemy upgrade, alchemy machine upgrade, so we do still want to improve our ability to sell things. Also, just being able to buy potion components is really nice. Some of this, and then sadly that is not going to be enough. We're not going to be able to base adjust ourselves into that, but we can do this. And it's very important we get a 2, not a 3 here. Yes. Okay. All right, well, that's one. A mere 50 or so plants. And this one goes in here. Right? Good? Yes, good. Okay, the next thing is definitely made in the water base. It's a little bit annoyingly designed, because we have to get this and that and that, and there's not really a clean way to link these two. Especially with us having a real dearth of up and left. So I wonder if maybe... do we want to try going up for this and then coming down to grab the agility? We can use the whirlpools to cheat some of that distance. Honestly, that might end up being the most economical thing. So, okay, we need 2 levels of swiftness. So once again, making sure for my own peace of mind that that's good enough. We will definitely get 2 levels of swiftness off of this during travel. I see there's no reason to stop early. All right. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, we're not quite in a place where Thunder Thistle makes sense. The Cloud Crystal's interesting. If I got us to like right here, which we could do something like that with a couple of Thunder Thistles maybe. Yeah, it's interesting. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and do we want to go? Yeah, let's go all the way to the right here. We're gonna save those dwarven ingredients for more desperate situations, I think. So this will get me on the edge of the whirlpool. We can just kind of carefully move ourselves like that. We need 2 levels. No, we need 1 level of invisibility. So yeah, this will absolutely fully do it. And we don't really want to go any further than we have to. In fact, I think what we want to do here is take this back down to like there and stop, because we can grab that 1 level of invisibility on the way up and then just turn around. And then it's 2 levels of agility. Okay. This will just cover that distance. Don't want to over pump here because after we do this, we do have to wait for the whirlpools to stop. Yeah, it just puts us over there. I mean, I guess that wouldn't be the end of the world, but it's not really a good reason for us to go there. Okay, we're going to grind this most of the way, but not all of the way, so that we can use the stink mushroom a little bit more effectively. Can probably cut that part a little bit short. Mudshroom is a pretty bad fit here, actually, although we can get on the... Alright, I'm going to grind this. So, like, right here, we can get on the whirlpool. It'll wash us around to there. And then if I just, like, go a little bit further down, I think I can get us more or less aligned with this. Trying to be very cautious here. Right, I think that's pretty good. And we just have to get close enough for a level 2. Oh, let's definitely use this. For just a whole bunch of reasons, really. Okay, yeah, cool. Oh, I should probably actually bottle that. It's a pretty color. Sort of a classic Azorius potion there. Next up is this nonsense, I guess. 2 invis, 2 flight. Okay, so this one's really frustratingly designed. They're doing a lot of terrible things to us. It's these 3 symbols. I almost want to wait to do this one until after today's sales, because if the dwarf comes by, we might be able to buy a potion that'll take, or a stone that'll take us through the wall here. Yeah, why don't we wait on that one, actually? So that means the next one is one strength, 1 agility, 1 speed. Kind of annoying because that's this and this and this. Why does the thing turn to a finger just like only over certain bottles? Okay, it's got nothing to do with the bottles. It's something to do with that space. Is maybe because it's a spot that the stirrer can be in, or I don't know. Doesn't matter why. So we're not super good at going down into... Oh, no, we are good at going down into the right. We have plenty of life leaf. So I think probably the play is go up here, get this first. That's easy enough to do. And we just have to get a level 1 version of that effect. So very, very easy to do indeed. Just completely missed that and instead yanked the paper across my desk. Sorts of physical failures that are relatively uncommon outside of video games. We don't want to use that whirlpool, nor that one. Okay, so we probably want to get high enough to go over these bones and then descend through this corridor. So when I mix this, I probably honestly want to mix it all the way up to like, or grind this. Grind it all the way up to like here. Okay, and we need 1 level of this. This stuff goes to the right first and then down. And we probably still want to grind this a little bit more. It's just like, it's going to be really easy to accidentally put myself in a position where I can't actually advance with the life leaf. Yeah, I'm a little concerned about that. We can use the whirlpool here to correct us a little bit. We just have to be cautious not to actually get drawn into the center of it. I hate for my potion to capsize. That was too much. I didn't think 1 pull was gonna be over by that degree, but it really was. So over here, we can start using base adjustment to get us closer. And this is once again a thing where I only need to hit one level of the effect. So just make it survivable. And then Poop Shroom's gonna work, right? I have to get over to here. So if I Poop Shroom, yeah, actually I think that's pretty good. It gets us just close enough to get one tier of the effect. Probably want to go a little further than that. You know, the flame, well, maybe I don't want to go all the way to the flame weed. I'm just thinking, like, if I wanted to use a mud shroom, we do have to be a little bit careful of ending up too far to the left. Yeah, so why don't we go... to, like, here? That should be fine. Okay, that warps all the way around there. Definitely overkill. And again, we only need a single level of this. So that should be more than sufficient. However, we may as well pick up some books while we're at it. What a weird little potion. Okay, and that one goes in here. That's pretty. Okay, next thing is 3 levels of slipperiness, a healing, and an invisibility. I have this marked as oil. Is there healing on the oil map? Yep, there sure is. This is why I have to do it in advance, because my brain forgets things. Yeah, and in fact, they're not even that far apart. So, slippery, healing, and invis. The invisibility on this map is way up there, and it's heavily tilted, but also, again, we only need 1 level of it, so it's not a big deal. We should probably pursue that first. We don't know where the whirlpools in this area go to. That's interesting. Yeah, I guess let's pursue that first. So I'm going to start by getting us around that thing. And I guess this is a time when we could take a moment and learn what that whirlpool does. Or we could try to do it on... You know, let's do it on the way back. Most of them aren't actually useful for getting further in the direction you want to go. Usually they take you backwards or some other direction. So let's do this first. All right, very carefully second peek this bell. And then... yeah, I'll probably do another whirlweed here, even though it's going to behave very strangely. So we just need 1 level of this? Yes, just 1. The firebell's not quite going to get me there, sadly. It's going to have to be firebell plus. Yeah, all right. Well, a wind bloom will do it. Don't even really need to grind that. Okay. Is it worth going up here and seeing where that teleports us to? I mean, maybe. I am curious. Plus, we can get some XP while we're doing this. 2 forms of learning simultaneously. Okay, it put me right back where I came from. I suppose I was asking for that. Let's go ahead and use the poop shroom. Just have it dump us like here. Sort of a partial poop. I'm gonna not say any of the things that I was thinking. There are a bunch of different poop jokes there, and I respect you too much to make them. I think actually just like an unground one of these, followed by... Yeah, probably followed by some terraria will be good enough. Ooh. We might end up a little short. We also might end up... Actually... Yeah, wow, that was almost really bad. That was almost a waste of a tremendous number of flowers. Okay, wow. They, like, it's almost like they always know what you want and they go out of their way to make it not happen. This really sucks, actually. Like, to the point where I think we might have to use a fire bell to get out of here. Which feels really weird. Okay, so an unground fire bell, followed by a mudshroom. Gets us down to there at least. That whirlpool is also an unknown quantity. And I guess I'm gonna find out. It's for the best in the long run that we know all of these, right? Okay, that was not terrible. That put us in a direction we actually value being in. Okay, the interference wasn't so bad. But I probably do want to do one more of those. Alright, we only need 1 level of this stuff, so grinding us down to the very bottom of this point, I think is pretty reasonable. I don't actually know if I'm going over or ooh, that got a little closer than I was ready for. Just 1, and then slippery. An invisible but healthy person who is just incredibly hard to get a hold of. That's what we're going for with this potion. That's the feeling we're trying to evoke. Oof, that's really ugly. So yeah, obviously I was hoping to put myself in a position where the life leaf would be a little bit more effective for getting us underneath these skulls. I think we're gonna... These bones. I think we're just gonna have to accept that. That is not in a position yet where the thunder... No, thunder thistle would still be a bad idea. We can take this to like here, and then we can almost solve the problem with a thunder thistle. Well, I guess we just do it twice. Okay, this one has to be tier 3. This I actually have to care about and get right. All right. I really like the color blending on these. I think these multicolor ones very often end up looking really cool. Okay, and we get ourselves a little bit more XP on the way. Okay, that potion goes in the big triangular one, right? Yep, we're still doing well. So next up, I'm just kind of processing these from top to bottom, if that wasn't clear. This one's actually relatively easy. That's getting executed in the water base, and it's just grab the level 2 of these two together. We do not want to use the whirlpool. This would be a little bit easier if we had something that... Oh, never mind. We absolutely do have something that goes up and to the right pretty effectively. It's just not, it's not quite Shadow Chanterelle, you know? I probably don't want to grind the next one. I wonder if that's going to be sufficient. Well, let's throw it in there because we have to get a level 2. We'll throw it in there and see. Okay, so we're going to have to go to the right a little bit. I don't want to overdo it, right? I don't want to feel like I'm wasting an ingredient as far as like travel toward this thing goes. But I guess I might just have to accept. Well, I certainly don't want to go down. Yeah, probably the best we can do is just an unground water bloom, which has a lot of wasted movement in it. I could have void salted some of that, but that's not worth it. Then we firebell, and we probably take it a little bit easy on this one because of the narrowness of the passage here. Okay, that is definitely going to work. These thunder thistles are pretty all right. All right, I thought that might require just a little bit of help. So we jammed that into this one. These two are very simple, normal potions. Sadly, they both have to just be water. There's no easier way to access. So this is magic sight and also just a potion of triple flight. Do we have... No, we don't have the ingredients saved for that recipe. We do have one of these. Okay, yeah, just give me this. Save us some time. The magic sight one we're going to have to do manually. These have been tremendously useful. Very glad to have them. Sad to see that we're out. I'm gonna use... I know that I screwed this up a little bit. I shouldn't have gone down so far with that one. We're gonna have to do a little bit of finagling here to get into the right position. Our last behemoth shroom I did not apply appropriately. So if we're going to correct this, we may as well correct it before the movements. We get all this stuff. I don't want to just pump on the thing here because I'm a little worried it's gonna... Here, we can be careful. Move it toward the bones and then give it some more water. That gets us a little bit deeper in the whirlpool. Yeah. Okay, this does have to be a perfect one of these. Fortunately, that should be very easy. Okay. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So, this magic sight goes here. The wings go there. And we're almost done. Okay, so there's one more big oil potion here. We have to use the anti-magic resistance thing one more time. So it's 3 of these, then 1 stone skin, and then 1 lightning resist, which I believe is, yeah, even further down here. We still have lots of mushrooms for descending, so I think I definitely want to go up first. And in fact, using this whirlpool is not a bad idea. Can I hit that? I wonder if the potion is big enough to be... Oh, it was. For just a moment, it was. Well... I mean, I can just... We need to be very careful, though. Gosh, I wish I had something that was a little bit more... I guess the up and to the right from this should work. Throw it in there unground to move it until it's just in contact. Yeah, all right, pretty good. Then we need to gain some altitude. It's probably okay to just use wind bloom. Got stuck a little bit. We are maybe getting a little bit light on the ability to move rightward, which is concerning. So I think once again we wanna move until just until we can get grabbed by the whirlpool here. Sometimes the whirlpools are actually helpful. Every once in a great while. Now this does have to be a tier 3, one of this effect. So we have to get this proper. I guess, yeah, it's going to be 2 ingredients no matter what. Yeah, it doesn't really look to me like there's a better version of this than Water Bloom Thunder Thistle. It's going to be Water Bloom something no matter what we do. Oh dear, did I actually... I don't think I took us far enough over. Yeah, no, it totally didn't. I needed to grind that. Well, we can do this on a life leaf instead. Actually, we could do this with mushrooms. Yeah. I could start a mushroom here. That'll get us past the midline. And several feet more. Good to put the mushroom into the pot. That's going to help with incorporating it, instead of just having them sort of near each other and broadcasting anti-magic vibes. All right, and then way down. So we're trying to grab that and that. I need to do down and left a bunch, which we can do, but I probably need to get around all this noise first. I'm afraid to try to plan ahead too much anytime we're touching a distortion area. Okay, I'm feeling pretty good about that. We managed to get ourselves pretty far out in the open here. I think I'm going to... There's no reason we wouldn't just like pull left really hard, right? Yeah, I think we can... Here, let me throw this on here so I have my line visible. We can afford to pull ourselves all the way over to here quite safely. That whirlpool is actually of value. I don't know if I think that's safe. Yeah, you know what? I'm just going to grind this all the way. We can afford to apply the rest of this from the whirlpool delivery point. We do have to get inside the whirlpool a fair amount here so I don't get dead from this. Gosh, yeah, maybe even more than that. Oh, I guess I did overdo it. I need to grab a point of that on my way past here. How do I best do that from the situation I'm in? Well, actually, my guideline is gonna pull me. Yeah, we can just use the base adjustment to pull ourselves past this. Yeah, that's actually like perfect. Okay, so we only need one level of this. In fact, we must not take any more than one level of this. And then it's just a matter of getting down there safely. It's kind of ugly. We could just use some earth pyrite to dodge the danger here. I don't love that, but we have so much investment in this potion at this point that it seems very dangerous to risk it. Okay, how about this? If I grind this like that, so I just end up a little bit more to the left here, then a mud shroom from there will take me down to a pretty safe location, from whence I maybe just I maybe do just spend the last water bloom, just kind of go right as far as it will let me and resolve it from there. Let's get all the way in here. All right, let's see what we actually get out of this. Remember, we only need 1 point of this effect. Yeah, all right, sufficient. Then we may as well grab that. And cool. So that is this one. Goes in here. And with that, we are all set on everything except for this potion that we're hoping to be able to cheat on just a little bit. And I suppose the albedo goes in here. All right, let's go do customers for the day. You needed a poison. Yes, does any of this have poison in it? We have a bunch of wild potions. Okay, poison. Poison I can do. Just gonna do that because we're trying to push to reputation 10 or popularity 10. A potion of fire, especially a very strong potion of fire. Very easy to do. Would you believe you can make one of those entirely out of Firebell? It's true. A potion to create a monster with impenetrable skin. Need the best, and I'm willing to pay handsomely. Well... What a weird... what a weird potion. It's so weird that I have that recipe put together. This one might be worth actually a little bit of a haggle. Because, like, we are still trying to build up money for the things we need to buy later. And also, stones can be very expensive. Magical crystals and whatnot. Oh my... Okay. Alright, that was not really my fault. There was a hitch. Y'all saw it. I'll take it. It's positive. Mushroom guy. Today I have more top quality mushrooms for you as always. Look how massive this one is, hey? Yeah, that's big all right. By the way, how's your memoir coming along? I just finished the chapter about my travels in the north. I accidentally fell into an icy crevice and spent 3 days getting out of it. I lived off snow mushrooms. They don't taste great, but they're full of nutrition. Fascinating. So... Oh. Well, that's a very curious mushroom. I'm not sure that I want the... How often would you even be able to use that? Rainbow cap is wild. Definitely not a thing that's generally useful. Mushrooms kick ass. I will take all of your mushrooms, actually. We've gotten some very good play out of those. Goblin shrooms, also very useful. A lot of these are pretty expensive. I love that. I love a mushroom that draws a coffin on the map. Sulfur shelf is really good. I'm willing to go in pretty big on these. I can't imagine. Give me a couple. I can't imagine what I'll do with them. But we can figure it out. Okay, given how I'm haggling so far, I am definitely reluctant to try any higher level haggles. Of course I screwed it up. Pretty unhappy. You know what? Fine, I'll just pay all of the everything. That sucked. That sucked a lot. A potion that smells foul. Give me your best stinky potion. Well, there is a stink effect on this, you know, and it is bottle right side up. We can do this. I wonder how valuable this will end up being. A little surprised he didn't have any more mudshroom. Depending on how this works out, okay, that's fine. I was a little worried that I might have to void salt some of that path to avoid dying, but everything worked out. Oops, didn't mean to press that. Yeah, Goblin Shroom is probably a better approach here. Probably gonna have to use 2 more ingredients on this, huh? Yeah, that moves you right through the center. I don't think it's good enough. But I guess there's no reason not to try it, right? I'm gonna do this. We're gonna go all the way past. Okay. Well, I didn't realize I was still in the distortion area. So yeah, that really screws things up. All right, Dryad Saddle to the rescue. Oh, I should have ground that some. We could have collected some books. All right, here you go, ma'am. My stinkiest potion. I am so bad at haggling lately. I just need like a win or two to restore my confidence. Only the strongest poisons will work. Well, good news for you. That's like the easiest potion in the entire world. Someone is planning to send a courier with an important message. I need to slow down the horse. High quality potion is super valuable. Turns out we have that under control. Again, I'm not going to strain myself. Let's just take it easy on the haggling here. All right. Popularity 10. And yes, indeed, that was a goal. I wonder if it's just going to tick up linearly like that, so we end up having to get 12 to complete the book. Yeah, mana potions are weird. Mana potions I can do, but I have to keep adjusting for what I have on hand. All right, I believe that's going to do it. There we go. Just throw some water in that potion that's made entirely of electricity at this point. Easy. That recipe is not worth saving because we so rarely have that amount of thunder thistle. Okay, no cooperation from the dwarf. I don't want to like wait forever on that, so I think there's a question as to whether we try to build this now. You know what? I guess there's no reason to do it now. We sleep. We check the ingredients from tomorrow's garden growth, and then maybe we do it. Okay, interesting. We got some decent wind bloom there. We got a couple more thunder thistles. Let's do the day's sales, and then we'll make it. Is there a potion that will help me bash someone's face in? Well, I think a strength potion is probably what you're looking for. I do need to keep looking at all these potions that I brewed that I have no use for. I don't have 4 Terraria, really? No, I totally don't. Remember when we had just like what seemed like an inexhaustible supply of that stuff? A little worried about that, actually. I think it's survivable. And then this is gonna... The other Terraria will take us across the midline? Yeah, just barely. it's right about there. Pretty close, pretty close. There we go. Just needed the tiniest extra stir. God, it takes a lot of reputation or a lot of popularity to gain a level. A potion that can immobilize someone. An animal, maybe. Or a human, you know, whatever. Well, as far as immobility goes, I mean, this maybe? And if she doesn't like this, this is actually a potion that we're going to use for the creation of the second albedo, so it's no loss. Immobilization. Gluing? Hell yeah. I was hopeful we would get to use that potion for something eventually. It's a certain person who's bothering me and I want to make him go to sleep. Yeah, sure. And then once you've got him asleep like this, you could probably put him to sleep in a more permanent fashion in basically any number of ways. You sort of choose your own adventure on that one. We do not have actually a lot of tools for going to the right. Not as many as I would like, certainly. Yeah, maybe this is like a go down and under kind of situation. And then we want one of these. There's enough room there that we can ice fruit. And then from here, how's Thunder Thistle? The angle's not terrible. It doesn't get us quite the distance I would like. And then I guess just another one. We might want to do just a little bit of a correction here. All right, that should do just fine without jeopardizing our tier 3 potion. And also we get this. Hooray. Alright, we have a lot of popularity left to gain. Hey, look who it is. What kind of potion do you need today? Do you think poisonous mushrooms can affect you only if you touch or eat them? Nope, you can also inhale the spores. You need a protection against poison potion. That is on the oil map, isn't it? Yes, and it does allow us to get a tier 3 without having to do any rotations or anything, so that's nice. Let's grind up some goodberry. And then probably just like, well, we could just mushroom it. Yeah, maybe that's the right move. Maybe we're better off with this maneuver. Let's see exactly where that leaves us. So we're going to catch a little bit of interference here between the spirals. Okay, so that's probably only a single... Ooh, actually, Life Leaf is not a good fit for that. Mudshroom gets us there. It's probably not the ideal thing. Okay, Poopshroom definitely works. This allows us to make actual good use of another Poopshroom. It is possible that we don't actually need to tier 3 this. But why wouldn't we if we can, right? All right, and let's also get some XP. I wonder at what point you've capped out these merchants. Ooh, Magma Morel is definitely valuable. Got those cheap grave truffles. A ton of 12 gold dryad saddle is certainly welcome. Mushrooms are probably well worth it at triple the price. I don't know how much... they're only 15. Yeah. All right, give me a really huge number of these. We're stocking up on important ingredients now. We'll generate the money for the other stuff. We will. The grave truffle is certainly interesting. I'll buy a few more of these as well. All right. Should be able to haggle that down considerably. Big emphasis on should there. All right. Thank you. Thank you very much, in fact. A potion that will slow down the horse of a knight taking part in a tournament. You'd really love some healers, Heather, and a potion that is at least half weird shroom. I don't think we have any weird shroom. So we're probably just going to get totally base price on this. Ugh, that's annoying. Is there a slowdown effect in the oil map? I'm assuming gluing wouldn't work because, like, as much as it would make the horse slow, it also would be very obvious, not just that something is going on, but also precisely what is going on. Whereas with this, there's some amount of plausible deniability. So maybe what we want to do here is get to the right of these bones. I actually think this is going to work out just fine. If we stop it like here, we can get picked up by the whirlpool and teleported past some of this annoying stuff. Mushroom's not like totally ideal here. Actually grind this all the way to the ultimate trough, because I think from here we're going to have slightly better life leaf usage. You know, it's still not great. Maybe this is more the move. Plus this gets us books, which is cool. And then this actually definitely crosses over that midline. Somewhere around here. There we go. There's a good lineup. You know, that's not a terrible way to do that. I don't know that that's the thing we're going to be able to reproduce very often. But arbitrarily, I've decided that gets a page. Yeah, base price is still fine. Need to put some guards to sleep. Man, I just made somebody a sleep potion and I definitely don't have... Yeah. It's not even that valuable. At this point, we're we're not, I suppose, primarily concerned with value. Because we are still very eager to earn ourselves enough popularity to move up more levels. I think this should be safe, but let's run it out just in case. You did say sleep potion, right? Yep. A weak potion would suit you best. Okay. We could use the water bloom, the one remaining water bloom. I guess I'm going to... It feels bad to run out of like staples like that, but we do need it, you know? What are you going to do? Where is my... Here we go. I think we probably have to use another one of these. Alright, a weak potion. More of a potion of drowsiness than anything. All right, not a bad base price. Pretty well timed. A monster that will spin incredibly sticky wings, but to do that, I'll need some sort of sticky potion. All right, potions of gluing are actually very, very easy to build, right? Well, maybe not very, very, but we can do this. This can happen. So yeah, and then maybe like one of these. That doesn't really make the mushroom any better. And I do want to get over here. Yeah, actually, a mushroom is interesting for sure. Let's see where we actually end up here, because we are going to get screwed up a little bit. All right, not too bad. Yeah, this sort of gentle down and right movement that we want here doesn't really exist in our ingredient set. That was kind of awkward. But yeah, this will work. All right, there was nothing special about that, right? It was just very sticky potion. Okay. Oh no. I do believe that prevented me from... Yep, that prevented me from lining this up. Well, what is the lowest cost thing? The thing I feel like I'm losing the least on when I correct in this way. It's probably the mushroom. And as an added bonus, the mushroom can get us this thing. I'm a little torn about all the haggling because obviously we need to gain a lot of reputation as well. But we just need a lot, you know? A potion that will help you start a fire. Easily done, friend. Okay, so now let's get on this moon salt thing. What is going to be the best way to do this? Are we better at moving up and left or up and right? You know, we have a lot of tools for leftward movement and not so many for rightward movement, so it probably makes more sense to start with the invis and then swing around down here. So, okay. What we need is 2 invis, 2 flying, 1 charm. This is very doable. Well, do I want to do it that way or do I want to approach... So we actually don't... No, we're fine. We're fine. I'm gonna get up the initial bottleneck here with some whirlweed, which always seems like it's going to kill you. It's a very exciting way to do a potion. And then we have plenty of this stuff left. I guess we just want to do a Thunder Thistle here. And then honestly, maybe another Thunder Thistle, or maybe just more up is more right. Use the last one of these, perhaps. Yeah, this is not bad, right? Probably don't want to like use the coffin thing or no, just a common fire bell will do the job. Let's make sure we're actually getting across that midline. Well, I guess this doesn't need to be perfect. We only need a tier 2 version of this effect. And we really can't use the whirlpools to do anything for us, which is a shame. Okay, level 2. Once again, just being very careful because these are expensive potions that we're brewing here, and I would hate to screw this up and end up burning a bunch of ingredients. Okay, now we need some of this. Bit of that seems pretty good. And then we have all of this magma morel that can get us across there very efficiently. I do not like the way that morels look. I think they are visually unpleasant to me. Remarkably, I think this is a phantom skirt situation. Now this we only need 1 level of, so like this is probably an okay place to stop with that. I really like how many similar but different movement profiles there are for the various plants. So you get all of these different ways that you have to handle situations, these different approaches to making each potion. Okay, and then just level 2 flight, and we are actually all done with void salt. Nope, there we go. Yeah, that feels like a good fit. I don't quite think that works. It's like we're gonna probably die on that right edge, but that is very funny. I think a firebell is gonna be good enough here. Come on, get on there. There we go. And that is the final missing piece, which goes here. We're all set, I think. And that is gonna... Is that not gonna clear the chapter? I thought that was the end of... Okay, there we go. It just has to finish cooking. Alright, so we got ourselves some moon salt. 10k, just like we expected. Very annoying that that is not an infinite tool. And yep, it does rotate the potion bottles according to that. I mean, it had to be, right? Interesting to note that it rotates them counterclockwise. So certain things are going to be more expensive. Certain orientations are more expensive than others. We need Citrinitas, a potion of inspiration, and a potion of fear. And I do believe we have found all of the symbols. It sure looks like we found all the symbols on the oil map. So these are just water outliers, I guess. All right, so Citrinitas does require albedo. It doesn't, these don't look like that nightmarish. Honestly, the part that's going to be kind of a pain in the ass is the reconstruction of the albedo, actually. Yeah, some of these suck a little bit. All right, well, it feels like a tomorrow problem. Today, we got through a very annoying construction. I'm proud of us. That's going to be it for us for now. Thank you all so much for watching. When you come back next time, we will be recreating our albedo and then hopefully setting out on the creation of an even more valuable crystal, which we hopefully won't have to make two of, because please just have mercy on me, and we'll see you then.